We want to make sure that no matter what Goji Center or any other channel in the future creates, this silly dino will still stay on top.
We'll see about that. So we start with T-Rex. It's a pretty good base animal. It's the largest known terrestrial carnivore with overpowered sight, smell, and intelligence. Then to deal with Hank's nasty venom, we add the leatherback sea turtle and 7-gill shark DNA. The leatherback because they are highly resistant to venom, and the 7-gill because sharks, specifically the 7-gill, are immune specifically to scorpionfish venom, which is the base for Hank's venom. Next, to get our own venom, we have the blue dragonfish and the Portuguese man-o-war. The man-o-war DNA produces the venom, and the blue dragon DNA amplifies it. We'll then add bull shark and tiger shark because they're two of the strongest sharks for their body size. So far, we've already have an animal that can give Hank pre-tardigrade amplification a run for his money. But we've only gotten started. Next, we'll add Tarbosaurus for its jaw-locking mechanism, allowing it to hunt armored prey such as Hank. We'll then add Pangolin to give it extra armor and them hands. Next is Porcupine DNA, because those things are freaks of nature and can cause much damage with their quills. Moving on to the arms, another two things to make them stronger are Therizinosaurus DNA and Orangutan DNA. Therizinosaurus for those claws, and Orangutan for their fast twitch muscles. Then we add Orca and House Cat because adding those to anything makes them 10 times stronger for some reason. Torvosaurus will make this monster much stronger and make the claws even stronger than they were before. Same thing with Dinosaur, along with giving it overall bulk in specific areas that don't have it yet. Then we add some form of Polarian to add insane regenerative abilities. We'll then add Deathstalker Scorpion to add a scorpion tail and even more venom, along with Bombardier Beetle so that it can shoot out fire from its tail, along with a secret use for later. Then we add Scaly Foot Gastropod DNA so that it's covered in a natural iron chainmail armor. To add to this, we add African Dwarf Crocodile for the same reason that Goji Center put it into their Indominus 2.0, its armored underside. Then we have Saltwater Crocodile so that it can stop itself from bleeding. Then we add Anomalocaris DNA for armor, 360-degree vision, and cool points. Ankylosaurus for armor everywhere, including the eyelids. Eotriceratops for horns, frill, and size. Titan Ichthyos so that we can have an armored jaw to keep venom from touching skin, and because Goji Guy took Dunkleosteus. Next is Mantis Shrimp so that I can punch really good. After that is Alamosaurus DNA to add sheer size. Stegosaurus for spikes on the tail. Compiling all of that together, we get an animal that looks something like this. This is Pyro-dren Thanatos, name meaning the fire dragon god of death. It reaches 65 feet in length, around the same size if not slightly larger than Hank, and more than capable of defeating Hank. It is entirely armored everywhere on its body and covered in a bonus iron armor. The only advantages that Hank has is that he can swim, he's faster, and has opposable thumbs. But what about Hank's tardigrade DNA? Well, first, he probably wouldn't be anywhere near tardigrade level of durability, considering that their entire body is built on being durable, and it's only that durable in its durable ton form. And Hank's anatomy is not conducive to condensing into a little ball. But if he does get close to, if not at tardigrade level, this is where the Bombardier Beetle can come into play, because there are a few ways to consistently kill a tardigrade. One of the main ways is to keep them at high temperatures for prolonged periods of time, and the Bombardier Beetle's chemical spray reaches 200 degrees Fahrenheit. This is well hot enough to kill a tardigrade if exposed to for around a day, at most. So all the Pyro-dren has to do is keep Hank in a deep point of a lake and boil the water really high until Hank eventually dies of overheating. A feat easily achievable to my fire dragon god of death. Another thing that they can't really handle is being cut in half, so that's another achievable action. Of course, creation of a hybrid dinosaur specialized to beat another hybrid dinosaur is a game of rock, paper, scissors. And somebody can and possibly will create a dinosaur to beat mine. But for now, I have claimed the crown in the hybrid wars. Shout out to Goji Center for the original Indominus 2.0 that started this, and Goji Guy for making the truly formidable creature that I went up against, known as Hank. You should really subscribe to both of them and specifically watch their videos on Indominus 2.0 and Hank. I have nothing against either Goji Center or Goji Guy, and this was all for fun. If you've made it this far into the video, consider liking and subscribing. Goodbye.